Hi, I'm Plami, and in this episode of Radio K, I'm gonna be reacting to BAE173's recent comeback album, Intersection Trace. I just did a reaction to Intersection Spark, which was their debut album, and honestly, it was actually pretty good. You should definitely check out that video if you haven't. And now I'm really excited to check out the songs of this album because there was at least 2 songs of the last album that I really liked, so I'm really excited to get more songs from BAE to really enjoy. And I'm already pretty excited for the first song of this album because it seems like it's going to be a rap song. Because I'm pretty sure I noticed these 2 members, Dohyun and Jaemin, rap in one of the songs from the last album. So I'm pretty excited to hear them rap on their own in a song. So yeah. And the songs that we're gonna be checking out from this album are obviously gonna be #Trace, I Cant Sleep, and Green Light. Pretty much all the songs except the title track, which I've already reacted to. So if you haven't seen that video, definitely look it up on my channel. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump straight into the reaction with #Trace in 3, 2, 1. Definitely starts out like a rap song. Why the hell is it in English? Okay, we got the actual Korean. Because it definitely don't really sound that great in English. Or maybe the lyrics were just very cringy in English. Not being able to know exactly what they're saying when they're rapping definitely helps with enjoying the rapping. My squad and my team, yeah, we made it. Yeah, cooking up that heat in the studio, 24/7 made it. I ain't tripping for that shit. Nah, I'll be keeping all that shit. 나 계속해서 내 자취를 더 쌓을 거야. 손이 닿지 않을 때까지. Ain't can't touch my Rex. I'ma get it all back. I just go back and I transfer my everything. Honestly, I'm pretty disappointed in this. Maybe it's just me, but it doesn't really sound that great. No offense. I don't think it's the rapping that's the problem. I just think the song is kind of shit. Because the rapping, especially Jaemin's, sounds dope as hell. Yeah, his flow is really good. It's just that in English it sounds super cringe. And it's just the song is not really too great. But again, it's not the rapping that's the problem. It's the lyrics and just the song itself. Ain't can't touch my Rex. I'ma get it all back. I just go back and I stress on my everything. Ain't can't touch my Rex. I'ma get it all back. I just go back and I stress on my everything. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to not really be too harsh and be reasonable, because that's what my reactions are all about, ultimately being reasonable and not really hating on everything. So please don't crucify me for having this opinion, but I don't like this. It wasn't great. Again, the rapping was fine and it actually sounded sick when it was in Korean, but in English, not only are their accents very thick, so they're not even pronouncing all the words properly, which is not something unique to them. A lot of other groups, when they rap in English, do the same, or sing in English, do the same stuff. But not only that, but it's just the lyrics in English were just not great. They were either complete nonsense or just not catchy. So I don't know. That kind of ruined the song for me a little bit. And I don't know, it's just also the beat, I feel like was trying too hard to be like a tough rap song, and I feel like they didn't necessarily have to go in that direction with it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can give me more information about this song that would make me like it more, like maybe it was written by the members, that would definitely improve it for me. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of it. I'm sorry. I like the rapping was fine, but it's just the song was not great in the first place, which kind of makes me a little worried about the rest of the songs. But this was a rap unit song, let's call it that, so it may not necessarily mean anything about the other songs. Which, by the way, the next song, I Can't Sleep, also has a music video, so that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, in terms of rating for this song, it's gonna be a pretty low one, which again, I'm sorry about, but I'm trying to be honest here, so please don't dislike this video just because I don't like this song. I hate when that happens. It has happened a lot in the past. So yeah, in terms of its rating, I'm going to give it a 6.7 out of 10. It's not the worst song ever or anything like that, but it's a severe disappointment, especially after my reaction to the last album. I was hoping for something much better than this. But still, we have 2 more songs of the album, so anything can happen. So let's get into the next song of this video, which is I Can't Sleep, in 3, 2, 1. That's a cool intro. Okay, this seems more like it's gonna be an actual music video. Man, their visuals are so good. Okay, I can already feel it. We're getting a really good song as well. Again. And again, just like Fly from the last album, this feels like it could be a title track already. It just depends on where it's going to go for the chorus. Where it's going to solidify my opinion where it could have been a title track. Okay. Okay, I do like this song. I don't understand how there are songs which usually like this kind of stuff from other groups I tend to hate, but I love this. There's just something about it that makes me want to listen to this kind of music. It's like this group is to this kind of songs what B2B is to ballads for me. Because B2B kind of made me love ballads. Because they have so many good ballads. Well, in this case, this group has so many of these kind of generic feeling songs, but they still make them sound so good and catchy. I like this guy's vocal here in the chorus. Yeah, this guy gets a lot of screen time. Okay, we're not moving on to the next song yet. Okay, although not as explosive or energetic as Fly from the last album, this was still a pretty good song, especially for a B-side. It is a really good song. Not quite title track level, but it's just like a step below that. It's just like I feel like if it was a title track, it would have had to be a little bit more energetic in the chorus. Because otherwise, it's fine. For the verses, it's fine. Like, the rapping was actually really cool, and I'm glad that it was actually pretty catchy, because I haven't really paid too much attention to the rapping of this group, I feel like. Even though I've, like, liked it, I have never really focused on it, and I did catch myself focusing on the rapper guy, who I think is Jamin, I think it was it. I'm not sure whether I focused on him or Dohyun, or which was the other guy. I think it was Dohyun. I'm not sure in the song, but I liked the little bits of it that I heard. So there's that. And yeah, it was a very slow. It was a slow and wholesome song, and I actually kind of like that. I don't know. I think the music video maybe helped a little bit, even though it wasn't anything special, but it did make it a little bit more interesting to listen to, I would say. So in terms of the rating, because as I said, it is going to be a tad bit lower than title track level, I'm going to give this song a 9.6 out of 10, because if you remember in the last video I gave Fly a 10 out of 10 for the good and for the title track level quality song that it was, and this one is just a tad little bit under that because it's not quite as explosive, so it's still gonna get a pretty high score of 9.6. But yeah, we still have one more song. For some reason I'm not really expecting it to be super explosive or energetic, but hopefully it will be, because I mean, in the last album we got one energetic song that I really liked and one slow song that I really liked, and in this album we've gotten one slow song that I like, and hopefully we'll get one energetic song that I like, so we can complete the collection. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into Green Light, which is the last song of this album, in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that. They really have interesting enunciation, and just the flow of their songs is kinda catchy. I think I've had this exact experience with some other group, but I don't remember which one it was, because it was a while ago. Ooh, I like that. I mean, I guess it makes sense to have the sound of a car horn, but that still caught me off guard. You know, Dohyun's voice doesn't really fit his face. When I look at him, I imagine a more, how to say, more smooth and high-pitched voice, but he comes off with like a deep voice, kind of like Felix from Stray Kids, but not really quite as drastic. Okay, this song has a little bit of a retro feel to it. I kind of like it. Like, I like this song, but I'm not sure how much I'm gonna listen to it, just because I wanted another very energetic song. Because as I said, I think even in the last video, those are the kind of songs that I just tend to listen to the most. So if a song wants me to listen to it, it has to try to go for that. I'm sorry for yawning, it's not the song, I'm just recording this very late, and I still have to record a little bit more.
빨간불은 노란불 넘어 청신 노래를 켜줘 빨간불은 노란불 넘어 청신 노래를 켜줘.
Okay, that was a little bit of an abrupt ending there. But okay, again, this was actually a pretty nice song. It was catchy, it was interesting, it had a bit of a style to it that I actually liked. But I was looking for something a little bit more explosive and energetic, which I'm gonna try not to hold it against the song in terms of its rating, but it's just something that I'm disappointed that this song is not. But again, I shouldn't expect a song to be like something that it's not. But still, for what it is, I think it was fine. I think it's super enjoyable, I think it's very unique. And I'm happy that I actually enjoyed both the last song and this one, especially after how bad the first song was. And this just confirms that BAE are actually a pretty good group that I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for. Whenever their next comeback happens, which I don't know when it's going to be because they just had a comeback. But looking at their debut was in November of 2020 and they came back in April, they're probably gonna come back maybe late summer, I would say probably. I don't know. That comeback is probably gonna decide how much I'm gonna be into this group, because so far I'm really liking them and I'm really liking how much of their B-sides I'm actually enjoying, but I need at least like 1 or 2 comebacks to really solidify my thoughts on it. But so far they're definitely climbing the ranks of my favorite boy groups very quickly. I honestly might go as far to say that they are probably already in the top 10. I haven't really tried to rate my boy groups too much, I only know like what my top 5 is, but I can definitely say that they're either into top 10 or very close to top 10. But yeah, I really like this song. In terms of the rating, I think I'm going to give it honestly a 9.8 out of 10. I think I liked it a little bit more than the last one because it felt a little bit faster and just had more things to spice up the song here and there, like the flow of the singing and just the beat changing, which is something that I've had this kind of experience with another group, but I don't remember which one was, because at this point I've reacted to like 2,000 plus K-pop songs ever since I started the YouTube channel. At least I think it's that much. It's a lot, it's a lot. This is like what, episode 430 something? Let me check, I just want to confirm which episode this is. This episode should be episode 437, so imagine how many songs that is, especially because in the early days, in like the first 200 episodes, I was doing 4 songs per video. That's a lot of songs. But yeah, I enjoy this album, not as much as their debut album, I would say, because I feel like just those other songs were just a little bit more standout than these two. These two are still really catchy, but the ones in the other album were more memorable in my opinion. But this was still great, and I can't wait to see where they're going to go from here, so I'm really glad I reacted to these songs. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and also don't forget to check out the links in the description to my Twitter, where you can follow me there just in case for more information or in case something happens to my YouTube channel. And also check out my Wattpad, because in addition to doing all these videos on my YouTube channel, I also am a writer, even though I don't really get to write as much as I want to because I'm just too focused on my YouTube channel, and then I get busy with personal life and everything, so I don't really get to write as much as I want to, but I'm still a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon where you can pledge your support and help keep the channel going and help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!